Hey everyone, so good to talk to you again. I'm really excited about this week's blog. I've been away and I'm excited to be here. First, I just want to talk about this week and how it went. It went really well. I met with Rob Spencer and we started talking about making music together. He writes beats, like he makes beats, and we met last week as well. He would like to produce one of the songs that I've written, and that just means that he will help like assemble players and help me decide what instrumentation to have on it. We're also looking at kind of switching up the tempo of this particular song. It's a popular one among all of you. I don't want to divulge which one it is because I'm planning on releasing it as a single in a few weeks. I need to get the details worked out on that, but I'm excited about it. I think it's going to go really well. So I'm working on that. I went to some auditions this week. I hung out with some friends last night, and I worked a lot. I worked a lot at Ruby's. Ruby's. It's a good place. It's a good place. I'm really grateful for my job there. Let's see. Okay, so this upcoming week there are a few things that I'm working on. I just got really excited about this new spreadsheet that I made because I love to organize things, and I made a spreadsheet of like to-dos, and it's like the multitasker's guide to making a to-do list, and it's kind of got like all these categories of like the things I have to do, and then like in the horizontal line it kind of like puts like what priority it's in. It uses like the Stephen Covey method of something that's urgent and important, and then something that's non-urgent important, and then urgent and non-important, and then not urgent, not important, which is like empty for me. I like don't spend my time in that last category hardly ever. So there you go. But I'm really excited about this to do this, and I've kind of like used it to outline how I'm going to say everything. So the things that I'm working on, I realized today it's Easter, and I am terrible at remembering holidays and remembering birthdays and doing well with that kind of thing. So that's something that I want to work on and kind of set out a way to do that. Also, our family is reading the Book of Mormon together right now, and I'm totally behind. I read ahead before we started, and now I'm just so behind. So I have to catch up on that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to catch up, and then I'm going to be ahead. I totally want to. My sister comes home from her mission in June, and that was her challenge for us, was to read the Book of Mormon together, and that's going to be really exciting for us to finish at the same time. I'm looking forward to that. We also had General Conference this weekend. Oh, I should put a note to put a link to that. For any of you who aren't familiar with General Conference, that's a Mormon thing, and that's our prophets, basically. We all come together, and over the weekend there are 10 hours. 10 hours! That's a lot. All spread out. 10 hours of modern day prophets speaking to us, and I wasn't able to watch all of it this last weekend, but not this particular weekend, but the weekend before. So I'm slowly catching up on it. I'm really enjoying that. I'm learning a lot about more of the person that I want to become, and it's kind of fun to have like a really intense to-do list that I can put all those things into and kind of think about like the habits that I want to change. I am planning a trip to Utah. I'm going to be there for all of June and the first half of July. And some of the things that I want to accomplish while I'm there, I am planning kind of like a Utah music tour. It's really in brainstorm land right now. I want to collaborate with artists there. I want to open for people there. I want to get some of my high school friends who are fantastic players to work on my songs with me and kind of be in my band for this time that I'm there. And just kind of spread the word about my music and the things that I'm doing. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be really, really fun. I'm also looking for a job in Utah. If any of you are watching this and can think of like some kind of job that would be cool hiring me for a month and a half, I would really appreciate that. Yeah, so any suggestions are totally welcome. Let's see, other goals I have, I really like to work on making some music videos for my music, and there's a couple people that I want to call in the area who I've seen some of their video work before, and I know that they're really good at making cool concepts. I'm really fascinated with the idea of animation right now, and have been for a little while. Just doing like different forms of animation using like flip book style kind of animation to tell a story, or like visually bring lyrics to life, or just do a really cool video art piece that incorporates my music and kind of highlights myself as a songwriter. And yes, part of the inspiration for that was like someone that inspired me that that I saw today. My friend Casey was over visiting, and she showed me this really cool video of jelly bean art in animation to a songwriter's song. It's a really cool music video. It took them 2 years to make it. I'll put a link down for it, but it's really cool. The artist is Kina Granis, and her music is great. I really like her music, and I think her video has really like promoted her and set her off in this cool way, and I'd like to incorporate different forms of art into what I do. One, to collaborate with people for that experience, and also to promote myself and do cool things that people want to see. Yeah, so that's that. Also, another artist that I was introduced to today was Pomplamoose. I'll put a link to that as well, but they have a really cool video editing style. They do a lot of covers. They also have some cool things that are originals. It's just two people who record separate tracks, and they have video footage of every take, and then they put it together with their song. They're very fun and funny, and I'll put a link to them as well. I was really excited to hear about them and look at their particular style. What I'm really learning about individual artists and what they do is that you just have to be yourself, and don't squish any brainstorms. Like, just keep your big artistic plans going, because when you put in effort to make something really cool artistically, people respond to that. People respond to the effort that you put in, especially if it's a high quality thing. So yeah, just thinking a lot about that. I've been writing a lot this week. I have some tickets from work. Like, these are food tickets that print up so I know where to like run food at my restaurant, but I was also writing lyrics on the back. So that's kind of fun. I just like keep it in my pocket, and as I'm like going through things, I will write down what I have, and then I'll assemble it all into one piece of paper, and I'm going to sing this one for you at the end. I'm really excited about this song. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm not sure what style I want to produce it in, what kind of instrumentation I want to have yet, but I'm thinking something kind of on like a jazzy edge. What else? Oh, I'm also working on a Kickstarter video. I really wanted to have that done so long ago, but things take time, and that's okay. But I'm still planning on doing an album at the end of the year, and looking into who I want to record it with, and what songs I want to put on it, etc., etc. So yeah, that's going to be coming up soon. I am going, in a couple weeks, I'm going to Liahonaroo. This is the first annual family-friendly music festival in Nashville. And if any of you are New Yorkers and you're interested in road tripping with me, I'm finalizing plans for that this week, so feel free to email me at val@valerie-larsen.com if you're interested in going. I'm trying to put together a group. I'm supposed to sell 10 tickets, and that's part of the road trip idea. So it's a little difficult to do, being that I don't live in Nashville or know people in Nashville, So if I can get 10 people to road trip it down with me, A, that will cut down costs of getting a hotel, etc., etc., and also help me to sell my tickets, and it will be a total blast. It's going to be so much fun. I'm leaving on the 19th and then coming back on the 22nd, so it's just a short weekend trip. If you would like to support me in that endeavor and cannot go, I would ask that you please log into valandthebluecap.bandcamp.com and please buy my album. I have gotten really good response on that so far, and I know a lot of people are listening to it even on a daily basis, because I can see in the statistics that people are listening. It's only $3. It would really help me move forward if you would go ahead and make that online purchase. It really help me a lot, and if you're interested in donating at all, you can also email me and talk to me about that. Just to keep things going, keep things rolling, everything costs money. So, welcome to the world, Val. Everything costs money. But if you have bought it and you really love it, also if you could tell your friends, like tell people that that you like it, and even if they don't buy it, I would love just to have my link on people's Facebook walls, make sure that they know where they can listen to it. I'm just trying to get my name out. So I would appreciate anyone who can help me with that. As far as like musical theater and like my acting life is going, I've been thinking a lot about writing and putting together. I'd really like to do a one-woman show. I have some ideas for a story that could be really tough to write and deep and very vulnerable, and I don't want to give anything away, but it would be called House of Order. Would be what it was called, and just about like a deep experience I had doing a summer job. Yeah, but I've been to a couple auditions this week, and it was good. Auditions still make me anxious, so that's one of my goals, is to move toward enjoying auditions more and being passionate about the things that I'm auditioning for. So that's part of it, and I did have a couple really cool business ideas come across my brain this week that could change the face of live performance in our daily lives. And they're big idealist dreams, but I totally believe in them. I think they could totally work, and I'm not going to give anything away because I have a ton of people to talk to and a ton of research to do before I think either of these business ideas could come to fruition. But I'm very excited about some of the things that are happening. I'm excited to have the skills and opportunity to move those things forward. And also, it's pushing me to be in contact with people and not do everything by myself, and that's really good for my personal and spiritual development as well. I think that kind of like concludes things. I bought a bike. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm just going to tip it a little bit. This is my bike. I'll show you a little bit. I bought this from my friend Jendar, who now lives in Utah. But she's a beautiful bike, and I mounted her on the wall, and she's fantastic. She's saving me money, which is really awesome. I haven't figured out a name for her, so if you have any ideas for names, feel free to comment and tell me. See if you can still see me. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm going to sing from the song for you. Some of this song for you. Happy Easter, and love to hear your comments. Love to have you just like this video if you like it. If you don't like it, so what? And then I'll sing a little bit of this song for you, and I don't have a title for it yet, so if you have ideas, spit them out. Everybody's got a hard life for one reason or another. Everybody's got a scarred life, that's why we gotta love each other. Anyone who says they've got it made is lying to themselves. 'Cause no matter how made you got it, there's always someone that you can help. 'Cause everybody's got a rough go, that's how the rough gets going. Everybody's got a road to hoe before they learn the things worth knowing. And no matter how bad things get, I wouldn't trade with anyone else. Cause you can bet the one I trade with is probably going through hell. But there is good in your life when you're loving those you love. There is good in your life, and that's enough. 'Cause everybody's got a good life for one or many reasons. Everybody's got a blessing depending on the season. There is good in your life when you're loving those you love. If there's love in your life, then that's enough. If there's love in your life, it's still hard, but it's good enough. Happy Easter!